Don't come any closer!
Okay. Do you mind telling me what we're doing out here?
You said Sarah.
I'm sorry, what?
During our vows, you said, Sarah, I take you to be my wife.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. Your name's not Sarah.
It's Sandra. Or he's Sarah's ex-girlfriend.
That sucks.
Honey, I'm sorry, it was just a mistake.
Yeah? This whole wedding was a mistake.
I was just nervous.
This is my wedding day, okay? Your mind is supposed to be on me, not some chick who jumped you in college.
That was a mutual breakup?
I get it. This is not your dream wedding.
I spent an entire year planning things, okay? It was supposed to be perfect, and he ruined it.
So what's your plan now? Try for the perfect funeral? I mean, if that's the case, I would choose a cleaner way to kill myself.
Cleaner?
Yeah, I mean, splattering your brains all over the pavement pretty much ends your opportunity to have an open casket. That is, of course, if doing a belly flop onto the pavement even does the job. You get health insurance?
Yeah. Sort of.
Do you know if it covers reconstructive surgery?
What?
Well, I can tell that you're in a lot of pain right now. But if you jump and survive, you're gonna be in a lot more pain than you can even imagine.
You think I might live?
From this height, it's about 50-50. I mean, we're talking a coin toss here. Heads or tails?
Huh?
And whether you live or die, make a choice.
Tails.
Tails, you die. Heads, you live, but need to endure a life full of painful surgery and expensive rehab. Probably spend it in a wheelchair as a single woman. You ready? Whoops. Hey. The fact that you're even wondering how it lands tells me something.
This was supposed to be the biggest day of my life.
Guys do dumb stuff on their wedding day. My soon-to-be ex, he passed out before our first dance. So a nervous groom called you Sarah. Believe me, he's gonna call you a lot worse before death does you part. But you gotta get off this ledge.
Okay.
Last card.
I'm all in.
Call.
2 pair.
3 sevens.
This isn't fair.
That's fair. That was the bet. You wanted to stay home from school, you just had to win the game. Totally fair.
Reading people's minds is what you do for your job.
My real job is to prepare you to succeed in the world. And one of the first lessons you're gonna learn is you don't always get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. And today, you negotiated to have me as an opponent.
Still, you could have taken it easy on me.
I'm doing you a favor.
By making me go to school when I'm sick?
Being sick of school does not count as being sick. And I'm doing you a favor by not letting you win.
Gee, thank you.
I'm serious. That way, when you eventually beat me, and you will eventually beat me, you're gonna know that you earned it.
Dad always lets me win.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Ah, you missed your bus. Let's go, I'll drive you. That wasn't such a bad consolation prize, was it?
It was all right.
It was all right. What do I gotta do to win you over?
Well, you could let me shoot your gun.
I think I can live without your approval a little longer then.
Okay, you could take me to the monster truck show.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah.
I gotta work.
Can't you take the day off?
I wish I could.
Really?
Why would you ask that?
Because Dad says all you care about is work.
Of course Dad says that. He's unemployed. All right, I don't want you to be late for class, buddy. Is there a specific reason you didn't want to go to school today?
No.
Ollie, are those kids still picking on you?
I guess, yeah.
Ollie, you need to walk away like it's not bothering you. They'll get bored. In my work, we call that reframing the argument.
But I tried that, and it only made things worse.
Well, then you need to try to reason with them.
Dad says you need to stand up to bullies.
Sometimes you do, but that's only after you've tried all other options, okay?
You're really going for it with the life lessons this morning.
Don't worry. Doctors are never on time anyway.
I don't want to be late. Makes me nervous. Oh. Hey, watch where you're going.
Screw off.
Hey, apologize to my mom.
Make me.
Callum, it's okay.
That's right. Listen to your mommy before you get hurt.
Callum! Stop! Callum! Oh, Callum, stop!
Please, he was just trying to protect me.
You saying this man threatened you?
No, not exactly. My son has a condition. If he's arrested, he could be put into an institution.
I'm sorry, but that's something you'll need to discuss with a lawyer, okay?
I'm dying.
What?
That's why we're going to see the doctor. My son doesn't know, but he knows I'm really sick, so when he bumped into me...
Let me see what I can work out.
Thank you.
Hey, nice job with that jumper.
Thank you.
I mean, you could have done it without risking your life, but where's the fun in that, huh?
You're just pissed that I got to her first. I mean, why talk her down when you can shoot her down, right? Careful.
Detective?
Yes, Chief.
Get in here and close the door. You know the only thing I fear more than having one of my cops killed on duty? One of my cops being killed on camera. We have jumper protocols for a reason. And one of them is so that my grandson doesn't have to grow up without his mother.
But my coin trick does not play nearly as well from the window.
Amber, so help me.
Okay. It was an unnecessary risk, and it won't happen again.
So are you and Ollie coming over this weekend?
Will Edward and his girlfriend be there?
They've been invited, yes.
I don't think we can make it. Ollie is a thing.
You know, you and my son really have to find a way to play nice. If only for Oliver's sake.
Yeah, well, maybe once the divorce is finalized.
Yeah? How's it going?
Let's just say I can relate to the jumper. And by that, I mean I would love to push my soon-to-be ex out of a third-story window.
Hey, Mom. I'm just getting my stuff, okay?
Okay, I'll be in the car.
Yep.
We didn't think you were coming.
I'm 10 minutes late, Edward.
It's more like 15.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Don't you think we should thank Zoe for picking Oliver up after school?
Thank you, Zoe.
I honestly don't mind doing it.
Which is a good thing, because it's the third time in the last 2 weeks that you've needed our help.
I'm sorry that I actually work for a living.
That's not fair.
No, what's not fair is you asking for palimony in the divorce.
I gave up my career to be a stay-at-home father so you could make detective.
Your career. Hey, Oliver, let's go, buddy. Pizza's getting cold.
Bye, Dad.
See you, pal.
Hey,
Hey, Mom.
come to school.
It's okay.
I got pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Come in.
Did you build that?
I designed it myself.
You really are a smart boy. Listen, I need to talk to you about something. First, I need you to promise me that you're gonna do the counting before you react.
Why? What's going on?
We have to sell our house.
How come?
Well, the doctors I've been seeing, they're very expensive. And, well, I needed to use the house as security for a loan to pay them.
But what about your insurance?
Turns out my condition is so rare, it isn't actually covered by their policy.
But you've been working for the bus company for like 20 years. Haven't you been paying into your insurance the whole time?
Yes.
Well, then that's not fair.
I know.
It's not fair!
Callum, I know. Callum, listen to me. I need you to take a breath. Stay calm, all right? Have a seat.
We gotta talk to a lawyer.
I did. He said they're not technically doing anything wrong.
So there's nothing we can do?
I wish there was another option.
Where are we supposed to live?
Well, we could stay with Auntie Shannon until we find something else.
But she's got a one-bedroom apartment. Where are we supposed to sleep?
Well, she's got the pull-out and an air mattress.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Are you sure?
Water.
We need to go to a doctor now.
From now on, doctors are only for emergencies.
You wanna play some more poker?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? We can play with wild cards.
Nah.
Nah.
Thank you.
So your dad probably says a lot of bad stuff about me, huh?
Not really, no.
But he does sometimes.
Yes.
Like what sort of stuff?
I don't know. Just how you need them to pick me up when it's supposed to be your day.
It's not my fault that things come up at work. But that can change. From now on, when it's my day, I will pick you up, I promise. What else does he say?
That you're messy and that you don't cook enough healthy meals.
Anything else?
Just that you're getting what you deserve.
What does he mean by that?
I don't know.
You know you can tell me anything, right? You don't have to be afraid of getting in trouble.
I'm not.
I can also tell when you're bluffing, remember?
I'm not afraid of getting into trouble.
So what is it then?
I guess I'm just afraid of hurting your feelings.
Why would you hurt my feelings?
Because it's nice they're fun and Dad's really happy. But
But what?
doesn't seem like you are.
Well, I'm happy when you're here with me. You want some more soda?
Really? Dad doesn't let me have more than one.
My days, my rules.
expecting Julia.
Yep, that's my mom. She wasn't feeling well. She asked me to fill in.
Oh, okay. So I guess you must have your Class S to operate a school bus?
Of course.
Okay, let's go, kids. Come on. Hurry up. We're gonna be late.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Look at me. Wait, what are you doing?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. What's so important we can talk over the phone?
Can we talk inside?
Okay. So what's up?
Zoe and I have been talking, and we think it's important to provide Oliver with the most stable home environment possible.
Since when did moving in with someone 10 years younger than you represent stability?
You're right. It doesn't. That's why Zoe and I are getting married.
You're engaged. We're not divorced yet.
Which is why we haven't set a date.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Anyway, I'm gonna need you to sign those papers my lawyer sent over.
Sure. Whatever. We good?
Actually, no. We're also gonna be seeking primary custody.
Like hell.
We just think it would make things easier on everyone if I became Oliver's mother and legal guardian.
Stepmother. I'm his mother.
Who broke up the family when she broke her wedding vows.
So you're doing this out of spite?
No. I'm doing this because you prioritize your job over your child.
That's a load of crap.
How many hours a week do you work?
Just enough to make up for the ones that you don't. I have to take this.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
It's your father. He's probably calling to tell me what a disappointment you are. Yeah. Do you know which class? Okay, hang on a sec. I gotta go.
This is what I mean. Work always comes first with you.
A busload of kids just went missing from Oliver's school.
Which class?
Not his. How long ago?
About 20 minutes. We issued an Amber Alert and put an APB out on the bus.
Aren't school buses required to have built-in GPS?
According to the bus company, it's not working.
Not working? Isn't it's broken or it's been disabled?
They're not sure.
So do we have a description of the suspect?
We have his name. It's Callum McGill.
He's 20 and lives at home in Westerfield with his mother, Julia.
She was scheduled to drive, but the bus company gave the morning off.
They say why?
Supposedly they got a call from somebody claiming to be from the school, canceling the field trip.
And you confirm it's his Callum kid?
Yeah, he has a record of assault. The teacher ID'd him from his mugshot.
He has a part-time job with the bus company, so he has access to the fleet.
Listen, I sent you the mother's address. I'd like you to speak with her.
Start putting a profile together on her son, in case it comes to that.
Okay, I'm on it.
You're sure it was Callum who took the bus?
Yes.
He must have thought he was helping me. They're probably at the science center where I was supposed to take them. Have you looked there?
We've looked all over the city, Miss Miguel. Can I have Callum's cell phone number?
He doesn't have one.
A 20-year-old without a phone?
Callum mostly just stays in his room downstairs. He doesn't have many friends. Maybe he just got lost.
I realize this is difficult to grasp. We believe your son abducted these children.
No. Callum would never do that. He's a good boy.
He's been charged with assault in the past?
That wasn't his fault. And he's been able to control his temper since he's been taking his medication.
For?
He was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. It sounds worse than it is.
Can I see his medication?
It's downstairs in this room. It's here somewhere.
What does your son make, Miss McGill?
All sorts of things. He's a very smart boy. He could be an engineer. Here they are.
Did he just refill his prescription?
No, he should be almost out.
Don't move.
What is that?
It's a detonator for some sort of explosive device. I thought you said Callum doesn't have a phone.
He doesn't.
Hello?
Who am I talking to?
This is Detective Amber Cross with the Hartford Police Department. Is this Callum?
I have the kids. If you want them back, you're gonna have to pay me a ransom.
How much?
$743,368.
It's a lot of money, Callum.
I'll call back later with how to get me my money.
Callum, wait.
Was it a mix-up, like I said?
We have to get out of here. Let's go.
I was just gonna call you.
I talked to him.
Who, Callum?
Yeah, he confirmed he's holding the kids. He wants a ransom.
Well, we just got an anonymous tip of the location of the bus. A warehouse a few miles east of you. I'll send you the address. The tactical unit's already on its way.
Hey, tell them to be careful. I found what looks like bomb-making material in the basement.
Okay, I'll send it to you. Check it out. Thanks.
Unit C in position.
We have visual.
Good. Copy.
Unit B ready.
Unit A in position.
This here. This side.
Yeah, that lines up with that.
This is right here.
Exactly.
What do we have?
The bus could have gotten in through either of these bay doors. There's pedestrian entrances here and here. Outside of that, there are a few windows. Most have been barricaded up with plywood, except for these, which have been spray painted over with graffiti.
What about inside?
Well, assuming these plans are up to date, it's mostly open garage space. A few office enclosures here and here.
You may have the hostages locked up in them.
I have his number. Why don't we call and ask?
What, give up our advantage?
What advantage is that?
He doesn't know we're here. Let me send in my team. We'll catch him off guard.
He has 10 kids in there.
Yeah, all the more reason to act quickly.
All right, do it. 2 teams, one on the front, one on the back. Use beanbag rounds. And Hamilton, do not engage the HT unless the risk to the kids is absolutely minimal.
Copy that.
I don't know, Chief. Something about this does not feel right.
What, the fact that you might not get your face on the cover of the newspaper?
Come on. An anonymous tip? This sounds like a trap.
Yeah, and it might be the break that we need. We have to take advantage of this now or risk getting entrenched in this.
Let's go.
Callum?
No, it's just a warning shot. If you don't get them back in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna kill a hostage.
Okay, Callum, listen.
30, 29, 28, 27.
Okay, pull back or he's gonna kill a hostage.
All teams fall back. Fall back!
Fall back! Back to TCP!
Okay, they're gone. What now?
You get me my money!
It's not that easy, Callum. The government has very strict policy when it comes to paying for hostages.
But you think I don't know that? That's why I want it all paid by American Imperial Insurance.
Why them?
That's not important. All that matters is that you get it to me by 3 o'clock.
That's less than 4 hours from now.
Well, then you better stop wasting your time. Because every 10 minutes after that, I'm gonna kill another kid!
My team had to act quickly without all the information.
It wouldn't have mattered. Callum is the one who called in the anonymous tip. We walked right into his trap.
If I have time, I can make a proper plan.
You had your chance. It's time to negotiate.
She's right. Set up camp.
RHT is extremely intelligent but antisocial. He also suffers from borderline personality disorder.
There's nothing borderline about this guy. He's a full-fledged wingnut.
They call it borderline because it's like a bunch of other disorders. The main symptoms are unstable relationships, violent mood swings, big fear of abandonment.
Sounds like all the women I've dated. Sorry.
It appears as though he hasn't been taking his meds, so we should expect him to be irrational, unpredictable, and as a result, very dangerous. And after what just happened, we should assume the entire warehouse is booby-trapped.
Which is all the more reason we need to somehow get eyes in there.
Any idea why the specific ransom amount?
Not yet. His mother claims she doesn't know either.
And you believe her?
I believe that she's not in on it. I also get the sense she'd do or say whatever to protect her son.
Chuck is standing by. We're going to cut it in 10 minutes. We're going to need all these people back, behind the line. Make sure he's ready. There's too many people are getting the land on him.
I want to talk to who's... I'm not leaving until someone tells me what's going on. Where's he keeping my daughter?
Ma'am, I'm Chief Cross. What's your name, please?
Trish Marshall. He's got my daughter, Everly.
I realize how immensely upsetting this must be for you, but I want to assure you that our team is doing everything that we can.
Chief Cross, what can you tell me about the hostage taker's demands?
I have no comment at this time, Becca.
Detective, how do you think your mistakes during the last hostage situation will affect this
that's
one?
It. Get her out of here, please.
Just a few questions, please. They want to know.
What mistakes is she talking about?
Mrs. Marshall, I will update you and the parents when we have more information. But in the meantime, officer, could you escort Mrs. Marshall to the outer perimeter, please? Thank you.
Promise me you'll get my baby back safe, please?
I will, yeah.
Why the hell is there no security on the outer perimeter?
I'll look into it.
Do that. And no one, no media, no parents gets in without my permission. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
We need to reach out to American Imperial. See if paying the ransom is even an option.
I'll put in a call right now.
Before you do that, I want to talk to Callum in person.
No. I told you, after that jumper, I'm not allowing you to put yourself in danger anymore.
I know it's against protocol, but I need to figure out what the hell this is all about. Plus, I need to get proof of life.
Yeah, well, it's your life that I'm worried about.
Chief, the odds of me talking him down go way up if I can do it in person.
You just said he's dangerous and unpredictable.
And if there weren't kids in there, I would not even consider it. That could have just as easily been Oliver on that bus today. Say it was. You tell me you wouldn't go in there yourself.
All right, but just this one time.
You got my money?
I'm working on that. In the meantime, I was hoping we could speak face to face.
The phone's good enough.
Callum, listen, before I can get you any money, I need to make sure those hostages are okay.
Come along. Left entrance.
Callum? What's this?
It's like an electric fence.
So if I touch it?
You don't want to find out.
Did you make that gun on your 3D printer?
Yeah.
Your mom told me you're really smart. Beginning to think she was being modest.
Got something for me?
I need to make sure the kids are okay, Callum.
They're fine.
I need to see for myself.
Well, you hear them, right?
Yeah, I do.
Well, that's the best you're gonna get because you're not coming in.
You're keeping them back there?
You'll be fine as long as no one tries to open that door.
Do they know what's going on?
They think this is a part of their field trip. And I'm trying to keep it that way. But don't think just because I don't want to hurt them, I won't.
You know, one thing that'll help me get you your money, Callum, is if I can leave here with a few hostages.
No.
Letting some of them go will not hurt your chances of getting what you're asking for.
If I release any of them, the others are gonna wonder what's happening.
I appreciate your concern, Callum, but my one and only goal is to get you and them out of here in one piece. And I got a SWAT team outside that are itching to come in here. I don't want that to happen.
So you're looking out for me?
I am. I know it's hard to believe, but I am.
You're right. I don't believe you.
Callum.
I did my homework. I know your tricks.
Tricks?
Like how you use my name when you talk to me. You try to make it seem like you're on my side. Or how you say no without actually using the word. It's all ways of just trying to manipulate me, and it's not gonna work.
Okay, I got it.
No, in case you don't, let me be clear. If you do not get my money by the deadline, a kid dies. If you try to cut my power, a kid dies. And if anyone tries to come in here again, all of the kids die.
Been in there a while.
How long before we start to worry?
Oh, I'm way past that.
There.
The whole place is rigged. We can't get in even if we wanted to.
Like you'd think anything else.
I'm serious. It's too risky, especially since we don't have eyes in there.
Let me worry about that.
Hamilton. Now that you've had a face-to-face with him, give me your honest assessment. Do you think you can talk him down?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you're gonna say that.
Give it a rest, will you? Did you see the kids?
No, he has an electric barricade set up at the entrance. He's too paranoid to let me past, but I did hear them. I want to get Julia McGill down here.
Why?
I'm beginning to think she was lying about knowing the significance of the ransom amount.
Well, in that case, maybe she can fill us in on why Callum wants the money to come from American Imperial.
Exactly, and that might be my way in.
Will you do that? I'm gonna find an actual way in.
What's up with you two lately?
You know Hamilton. He's only happy when he's shooting at something.
Have you seen Callum? Nobody will tell me anything.
I just met with him.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He's in a lot of trouble.
Can I talk to him?
Mrs. McGill, we find in situations like this that speaking with loved ones often agitates the hostage taker.
He's not a bad person. He's just confused.
I know that. And I know that you want to protect him. But you're not helping him by keeping information from me. I need to know why he's doing this.
I'd been sick for a while. The doctors couldn't figure out why. One day I started coughing up blood and had to be rushed to the hospital. They gave me a CT scan and they realized I had a tumor in my intestine.
Cancerous?
Yes. It had gotten so big that it ruptured the veins in my stomach lining. Without emergency surgery, I would have died.
And what's your prognosis now?
Not good. Pathology determined it was a gastrointestinal stromal tumor, GIST for short. It's an extremely rare form of cancer that doesn't respond to chemotherapy.
I'm sorry.
Targeted biologic therapies can halt its growth and add years to a patient's life, but I haven't been able to try since the insurance company won't cover my treatment. Not only that, but they rejected my claim for the emergency surgery.
And this was issued by American Imperial?
Yes.
And what reason did they give?
They said because my condition is so rare that it's not covered in the policy. And when the hospital went ahead with the surgery and didn't request a coverage exception, it voided my policy. We've lost everything. I had to sell our house, drain our bank account.
So the specific amount of money Callum's asking for...
That's the exact amount the insurance company rejected.
Mrs. McGill, are you okay?
No, I'm just...
Oh! Call an ambulance.
Do they know what caused her to black out?
It's most likely related to her condition.
Yeah, the stress of the situation can't be helping you either.
I have a copy of her insurance policy here. I'm trying to find something that'll help convince the company to cooperate.
Yeah, well, unless it's naked photos of the CEO, I wouldn't count on it.
Actually, this might help.
I got somebody who's got the music in the
Mrs. Marshall, could you come with me, please?
Has something happened to Everly?
No, just want to talk to you.
We're ready to go live.
You work for American Imperial Insurance?
I'm a claims adjuster there.
And you oversaw a claim for Julia McGill?
I deal with a lot of claims.
She's suffering from a rare form of cancer, GIST. She needed emergency surgery.
That's right. I remember now, yes. We had to deny it, unfortunately. Why?
The young man in the warehouse, it's her son.
Oh my God. So he specifically took my daughter?
We believe so.
And the other kids in the bus?
They were most likely in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mrs. McGill's condition is rare. I didn't want to deny her coverage, but I was just doing my job.
I'm sure you were, but her son insists that the ransom money come from your company.
How much is he asking for?
Almost $750,000. We hoped that it might increase our odds of getting the money if the request came directly from one of his employees.
You want me to ask for the money?
Will you?
Of course. Anything I can do to help. The police hope they can recover the money. Well, no, I realize there are no guarantees, but... Yes.
I realized we were within our rights to deny the claim. I understand there is a policy, but can you at least reach out to head office? But these are extenuating circumstances. He has my daughter. All right.
They're not going to pay the ransom.
He says our company's first obligation is to the shareholders. And then we can't risk the precedent this would set.
The precedent?
He's using the slippery slope argument. If we give in to Callum's demands, how long before another rejected policyholder takes a hostage?
Well, that just sounds like an excuse to me.
It is.
When are you planning on telling Callum he's not getting his ransom?
Not until the last possible moment.
Well, his deadline's in just over 2 hours, so you have till then. After that, I gotta send Hamilton in.
Excuse me, Chief. Detective. I think you're gonna want to see this.
Reporting from just outside the warehouse where 10 children from Templeton Elementary are being held hostage. The chief of police has yet to make a formal statement, so we don't know much about the hostage taker or his demands. But one thing we do know is putting his daughter-in-law in charge of the hostage negotiation has left a lot of the parents around here wondering whether Chief Cross has crossed the line. Sources within her own department feel that Detective Cross may not be up to the task after a failed negotiation earlier this year ended with the tragic death of a Glastonbury woman and her estranged husband. We've obtained video footage of that incident. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Tom, I know you're upset, but this does not have to go down like this.
Shut up!
Okay?
No. I'm done. I'm done talking.
Where are you going?
To show that reporter some police brutality.
And what good would that do?
It will make me feel better.
Don't let this distract you, Amber. There's too much at stake here. Okay?
Okay. What the hell are you doing?
I found a way to get a camera inside.
It was made clear if we tried anything, he would kill a hostage. Get your man off the roof now.
I'm in.
Chief.
Well, he's there now. We'll have to play this out.
We have visual.
10-4. Going in.
It's Callum.
You think he knows?
There's no way.
Hello?
The kids are hungry. I need you to bring them something to eat.
Of course. Any requests?
I don't know, sandwiches.
Sure. I'll bring it right up. Anything else?
Yeah. That cop on my roof watching me with his camera. Tell him to look on the other side of that vent.
Callum, listen.
Do it!
I want you to look on the other side of the vent.
Copy that.
What's that? Some sort of explosive device.
Don't move.
Copy.
Callum, listen.
No, you listen to me. I told you what would happen if you tried anything. I told you. And now I gotta follow through.
No. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's the only way you're gonna take me seriously.
I take you seriously, Callum.
If you did, there wouldn't be a cop on my roof.
I have nothing to do with that.
Don't lie to me!
I am not lying to you. Do you remember that SWAT guy I told you about? He did this on his own. He is an egotistical jackass who refuses to listen to anyone. He was doing this while I was looking into getting your money.
Well, do you have it?
We were just on the phone with the insurance company, and it's looking very positive. So if you do anything rash right now, it'll only hurt your chances of getting paid.
Tell that cop to take his camera and get off my roof.
Okay. Take the camera and get off the roof now.
Copy that.
And bring the food.
Hey, Callum, listen. Thank you.
I'll arrange for the food.
What the hell were you thinking?
You needed the intel.
What I needed was the trust that I was building with him, and you completely destroyed it.
This guy isn't giving up. You and I both know that. It's only a matter of time before my team has to go in there, and I need to know what we're walking into.
I want you to tell me this isn't personal.
Excuse me?
This need of yours to undermine me at every step, which coincidentally started as soon as I ended things with us.
Look, get over yourself. I'm only questioning you because you're too stubborn to admit when you've lost.
What?
You can't admit that negotiations have broken down, and you can't tap out.
That's not true.
That's what happened with your last standoff, and because of it, you lost the hostage and nearly got yourself killed.
Whatever. You're just pissed that I got over you so fast.
The only reason why you broke things off with us because I didn't want anything serious.
Food's coming.
Thank you.
You okay?
No.
Hamilton was the one you had the affair with.
Yeah. It started out as one night. It was a drunken mistake, and then the next thing I know, it was a relationship.
So, is that why?
I left Edward. That was the catalyst. Only after I did, Hamilton didn't have the thrill of the chase anymore.
The part of me that is not your husband's father wants to say, I'm sorry.
Thank that part of you for me. Look, I don't want this to sound like I was justifying what I did. But Edward left me a long time before I left him. He just didn't have the guts to go anywhere.
Yeah. Is that Callum?
No, it's Oliver's school. Hello. Are you sure? Really? Was anyone hurt? Okay.
Is everything okay?
No, Oliver was in a fight. I have to call Edward.
Hello?
Hey, I need a favor.
What now?
Ollie was in a fight at school. I need you to go pick him up.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Can you go? Edward, you're the one who told him to fight the bullies, so...
Yeah, didn't you claim this morning that work didn't get in the way of family?
Look, if you're not gonna do it, just tell me. I'll send a squad car to go pick him up.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Food's here.
I want you to put the food just inside the door.
He's giving me an excuse to speak to him face to face. I need to take it.
We can't take the risk of having him take you hostage, too.
I disagree.
The one time you're gonna support me is when it means risking my life?
Change your mind? You think she can talk him down now?
No, but if he lets her get close enough, maybe she can take him out.
This isn't an option. I already told you. He keeps me separated with an electric barrier.
I'm just saying, either you overpower him your way, or my team's gonna do it my way.
Put the food inside the door and get out.
Yes, sir.
Callum! I have your food. Callum? Hello?
Sounds like they're having fun in there.
Taking care of them.
The fact that you're worried about them tells me you're a good person, Callum.
My mom's okay? I saw the ambulance.
She's fine.
What happened to her?
She fainted. I think the stress of what you're doing in here is getting to her. But the paramedics are taking care of her.
Did you bring a gun?
No. I'm unarmed, you have my word.
What do you got?
The kids have a choice between ham and cheese and peanut butter and jelly.
Are you, like, not supposed to give peanut butter to school kids?
You're holding them hostage and you're worried about a school policy?
What if one of them has a nut allergy?
We spoke with the parents, Callum. It's all good. Also, I asked your mom what you would like.
You know, how in, like, medieval times, the king would have someone taste his food?
You think I'm gonna drug you?
No. But I'm not gonna take that chance. You have that one. I'm good with PB&J.
You're lost. You know, peanut butter is pretty much the only thing my son eats.
How old is he?
11. He actually goes to the same school as these kids.
Kind of reminds me of you.
Thought you were gonna be straight with me.
I am. You both get very determined when you want something. He's been having some trouble at school lately.
Oh, like what?
He's been getting bullied. He's small for his age. Smart.
What's his name?
Oliver.
He needs to stand up for himself. Fight back.
I told him he should try to reason with them.
You mean talk his way out of it?
Well, it's oversimplifying it, but...
No, when someone's picking on you, words don't work. You need to make a stand.
I think he did that today. I got a call from the school saying he got into a fight.
But did he win?
I haven't had a chance to speak with him. I've been a little preoccupied. Callum, what happens if things don't turn out the way you want today?
They will.
Okay, say they do. You'll be on the run for the rest of your life, and your mother, she's pretty sick. You'll most likely never see her again.
Do you think I should just give up so she can visit me in prison?
Nobody's been hurt yet.
It's not like they're just gonna let me go.
I'm not saying that you won't get into trouble, but I could go to bat for you with the court.
No.
Callum, I know why you're doing this. how the insurance company screwed you over. Your mother told us everything, and you have every right to be upset. People will sympathize with you.
My mom worked for 20 years to pay off our house. She would work extra on nights and weekends. She never called in sick, and in all that time, she paid into her insurance.
Yes. And you should be upset. But as a parent, I can guarantee you your mother would rather have you in her life than all of the money in the world.
Back up. I gotta get the food to the kids.
Callum, think about what I said, okay?
I gave you a direct order to leave the food and get out.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
You're right, I'm not. I said I would do whatever I could to save those kids, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
All right. Then the next time you disobey me, you will not only be relieved of your duties, you will be suspended as well. Is that understood, Detective?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Did you make any progress?
I earned some of his trust back.
So that's a no.
If you hadn't have forced me to
Sir, we've
backtrack...
exhausted all our options for talking him down. We need to focus on taking him out.
We still have time.
We can't make the same mistake of waiting too long to act because of your ego.
Oh, you want to compare egos?
A hostage died because of your unwillingness to admit you couldn't talk your way out of something.
Hamilton.
That situation went off the rails for a number of reasons, and it was not my fault.
You're unbelievable. It's like you're physically unable to admit you're wrong.
I sure as hell was wrong about you.
That's enough! If you two can't put your personal feelings aside, I will replace you both. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Thank you. Amber, I want this to end peacefully, too. But we need to prepare for the possibility that it might not. So, Hamilton, I want you to put together a plan for a breach and report back to me.
Yes, sir.
This is a mistake. Callum is ready for them. If we go in with force, it is going to turn ugly.
Yeah, well, if you can't convince him to give up, I don't have a choice.
I can't, but someone else can. Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you.
I know how stressful this can be.
I was just dehydrated.
Okay. I want to make sure that you're okay to do this.
I thought you were worried me speaking to Callum might just upset him more.
I am, but we're running out of options.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to say whatever you think might help him turn himself in.
Okay. I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Callum?
Mom. Are you okay?
Yes.
I heard you fainted.
I just stumbled a little bit, but I'm fine.
Are you sure that's all?
I just hadn't eaten anything since I found out about what you're doing.
Mom, you have to eat.
Don't worry about me.
Mom, I'm worried about you. That's why I'm doing this.
I know, honey. And there's something I need to say to you. I need to say I'm proud of you. You're taking a stand for what's right. Don't give up, baby. No matter what they promise you, don't give up until you get the money. See it through to the end.
Mom!
Congratulations. You may have just killed your son.
At least if he dies, he'll do so knowing his mother's proud of him.
Get her out of here. Take her home, make sure somebody stays with her.
Well, that didn't go to plan.
If you came to gloat, you can just save it.
Actually, I think I have a way of finishing this without having to go in.
Yes. Yes, I realize we talked about this already, but I really think you should reconsider financing the ransom. Legal can say whatever they like. Short-sighted? My daughter is in there. If you want to talk short-sighted, we should talk about your policy of denying fringe claims so that you can hit quarterly targets. The only thing I'm threatening to do is tell the truth.
See over there? Those windows?
The ones covered in graffiti?
Yeah, we've identified some light changes and shadows through the paint.
How do you know it's not being caused by the kids?
You're the one that told us he has the hostages locked up, that he doesn't want them to know what's going on.
So your plan is to wait for a shadow and then take a blind shot through the window?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Can you even tell how fast he's moving, which direction?
No, which is why we need the green light to take the shot if we get one. For this to work, we have to act immediately.
And what if you miss?
Here's the thing. You can't talk him down, you can't get the money. I'm not even sure why your opinion matters.
All right. If you have a clear shot, take it.
Yes, sir.
What is she doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to turn down your mother's claim, but if I don't follow the rules, I lose my job, and they just replace me with someone else who will do what they're told. Please, don't hurt my little girl because of me. Please, these kids are innocent. Let them go and take me hostage instead, please.
I'd hope that if he could see the hurt he was causing, that he would have a change of heart.
I understand, Mrs. Marshall, but you could have jeopardized this entire operation.
But I had to try. I'm the reason they're there.
Hey, it's not your fault. You were doing your job.
Can I talk to you alone?
I'll be outside.
What is it?
Their claim should have been paid.
And why did you reject it?
I was told to. I mean, not about this case, but there's been pressure on adjusters to deny gray area claims whenever possible to decrease our payout rate.
So the call you just made.
I thought they'd do the right thing. I mean, we're the reason the CEO got his multi-million-dollar bonus last year.
Okay. What specifically were you asked to do?
If a claim was big enough and fell into the gray area, and when the claimant had a low probability of being able to fight the decision.
Right. Because poor sick people can't put up a fight.
It was the only thing I could do to keep my job.
Okay. Do you have proof?
I can get it.
Absolutely not.
I can do it, but I need to convince him in person.
You're going in there to get him to surrender so he can sue the insurance company. It's not worth the risk.
I know it's a long shot, but Trish is willing to testify on his behalf.
You realize you're not just offering him an alternative. You're telling him his demands are not going to be met, and we have no idea how he's going to react to that news. So no. I want you to do this over the phone.
That is a mistake.
Maybe. But it's a mistake that includes my grandson still having his mother.
So you admit you're letting personal feelings affect your decision-making?
You're damn right I am.
We spoke with the insurance company. They aren't willing to pay the ransom.
I told you they don't care about people. I told you. All I'm doing is asking for the money they were supposed to pay in the first place, and they can't even do that.
You're right. They were supposed to pay, and we can use that to get your money in another way.
How?
It was a fraudulent denial.
I have the adjuster willing to testify to that in court.
You mean try to sue them?
You have a legitimate case, Callum.
No, I know how this works, okay? Say I go to court and I somehow win. They're just gonna appeal, and then even if I do win any money, it's gonna be too late and my mom's already gonna be dead.
Listen, I know this isn't what you wanted, but they are not willing to pay,
And there's nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna change their mind.
Let's see if that's true once kids start dying.
You did everything you could.
You and I both know that's not true.
I stand by my decision.
We have just over an hour until his deadline.
No. It's over.
Chief!
I'm authorizing Hamilton to go in.
Go, 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 go! Hey!
good.
Screw this.
You were ordered not to go back inside.
You want me to stop? You're gonna have to shoot me.
Yeah, don't tempt me.
Callum? Callum, please! I'm not leaving here until you let me in. Callum!
You're wasting your time.
Callum, there is a SWAT team outside that is preparing to storm this place.
Well, look around. I'm ready for them.
It doesn't have to go down like this. We have evidence against the insurance company. We just have to use it.
You stop trying to play me. There is no we. We're not on the same side.
Maybe not, but I have something to lose myself.
Like what?
I am disobeying a direct order by being in here, so if we don't resolve this peacefully, I not only get suspended, but I stand a very good chance of losing custody of my son.
How would this work?
Sir, we detected a shadow.
You have the green light.
Negotiator's in there.
She knows about the window. Take the shot.
We've lost Shadow.
You see it again, you squeeze the trigger. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
What type of proof does she have?
Written memos, confidential case files, her own testimony.
Wouldn't she lose her job, get herself in trouble?
Yes.
She's willing to do that?
Yes, if it means saving her daughter.
What sort of assurance can you give me?
Callum, step away from that window. They can see you.
It's back. Take the shot.
You bitch, you tried to kill me.
I tried to warn you.
You tried to distract me.
Callum, the only reason I am here is to try and keep you from getting shot.
You lied! I told you what would happen if you tried anything.
If you shoot me, Callum, this place will be overrun by a SWAT team in less than 60 seconds. You might as well stick that gun in your mouth and pull the trigger. I am your best chance of getting out of here alive.
You're right. You are my best chance of getting out of here.
You took a blind shot with Amber inside?
She said he's got her behind some sort of laser barrier. It was a calculated risk.
So as far as you know, you may have shot her.
Sir,
I don't want to hear it. Prepare your team to go in.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Now do you see what happens when you mess with me?
Callum, please listen to me.
No, you listen to me. I'm the one in charge of me. I'm calling the shots. Say it!
You're calling the shots.
That's right. Now I want the money that I'm owed, every cent. I don't care how you get it, just do. Otherwise, 1 minute after 3, I'm gonna blow her to pieces in front of you and everyone else. You see how it works? I just had to up the pressure, now they got no choice but to give me the money.
In the next 45 minutes, don't count on it.
You forget your training, you're not supposed to contradict the hostage taker.
You sort of forced me off the playbook, didn't you? The second you put me in this vest, I stopped being the negotiator and I became the hostage. So now, instead of looking out for you, I'm looking out for myself.
Like you were ever looking out for me.
Believe it or not, Callum, I was.
You can try all you want, but you're not gonna convince me you're my friend.
I never said I was your friend, but I am the closest thing that you have to one.
Whatever, I don't have any friends in real life and I don't need any now.
Callum, you're not getting your money. You're gonna be forced to kill me. And then they'll have no choice but to kill you. So unless you give up, we're both going to die. And possibly a bunch of innocent kids. That won't be some corporation's fault, that'll be your fault.
You're wrong if you think guilt tripping me is gonna get you out of this.
Actually, a guilt trip might be the way to solve this.
I've heard rumors that the crisis negotiator's been taken hostage.
Do you have confirmation?
No, we cannot wait for confirmation. I've got to run with this.
We need confirmation.
So we'll say it came from a source inside the department.
We have to be sure before we run with
Hold on, I've
this
got another
story.
call. Hello?
This is Detective Cross.
Detective. I've heard talk that you've been taken hostage yourself.
I have nothing to say to you, but someone else does.
Hello?
Who's this?
The person holding her hostage.
I'm speaking live with Callum McGill, the individual currently holding 10 Templeton Elementary School students hostage. Mr. McGill, can you confirm that the hostages are unharmed?
Yeah, they're okay.
And what about reports that the crisis negotiator, Detective Cross, is being held among your hostages?
That's true.
My God.
You're demanding that the ransom be paid by American Imperial Insurance because you believe they were wrong in denying your mother's medical claim?
Yes.
Well, I've spoken to a source within the insurance company. And she confirmed that the adjusters are instructed to reject certain claims if the policyholder is deemed unlikely to take legal action. But even if you were wrongly denied, how do you justify abducting innocent children?
What would you do if someone you cared about was dying? Would you just sit back and let it happen, or would you do something? Because I'm gonna do whatever it takes to save my mom.
Callum, I feel terrible about your situation, but there has to be another way. One that doesn't endanger the lives of children.
What's done is done. But this can all be over. American Imperial Insurance just has to give my family the money we were supposed to get in the first place. But they won't. Because they don't care about the kids. Just like they don't care about the people that they're supposed to help.
Paying the ransom?
The CEO called me himself, but they're not calling it a ransom. They're saying that the claim ruling was appealed and overturned as a part of normal procedure.
Oh, so what they're really doing is buying your silence.
Pretty much.
Well, at least they're giving us the money.
Don't come any closer, it's not safe. You listen just about as well as I do. Are you sure we're not related by blood?
Let's not talk about blood until we get you out of that vest, okay?
Deal.
Yeah. And when we make it out of this, so help me, you are going to be riding death duty until you retire.
It's all there?
Yeah. Every oddly specific dollar. Any idea what he's going to do with it?
I have no idea.
Is he going to hand over the hostages?
All I know is that he hasn't planned every detail up until this point just to wing it. Be prepared for anything.
Yeah. You too.
Open the bag.
It all came from American Imperial?
Every cent.
Thank you.
You can show your appreciation by releasing the hostages.
I plan on it, but just not yet.
It wasn't our deal, Callum.
No, our deal was I wouldn't kill anyone as long as you didn't try anything. You're lucky I don't stick to my deals.
So what now?
You get the hostages back as soon as I get out of here.
And how do you plan on doing that?
The same way I got in.
They won't let you do it, Callum.
As long as I got a busload of kids, they're gonna let me do whatever I want.
What makes you think they won't shoot you as soon as you pull out of here?
And what makes you think I'm gonna be the one who's driving?
Everybody get ready for his next move.
We're ready, sir.
Everybody just...
The door's opening.
There's movement. Maybe he's releasing the hostages.
Let's hope.
All teams stand by.
Ready?
Bus is moving. If you have visual, take out the driver.
Windows are covered.
Take out the driver.
Not yet.
Wait for my call.
Target's not clear.
Do you have a shot? Negative. The bus has stopped. Why is it stopped? Everybody hold your position. Do not move.
Oh my God. Move in!
Bravo team, to the bus! Alpha team, follow me!
No one here.
Nobody in the back.
Bus is clear. Nobody was on it.
It's a decoy. They're still in the warehouse.
The suspect and hostages are still in the warehouse. Alpha team, move it.
Over here!
Where's Calvin?
He drove out.
The bus did, but he wasn't on it. Where are the kids?
They're back there.
We're on it.
Please get me out of this thing.
There's no time to remove the vest. All teams clear the area.
What about the kids?
They're safer in there for now.
What do you think?
Gotta cut the power source, but the detonators are fused together. Damn, I wish I had more than a minute.
Just pretend we're having sex. You'll have more than enough time.
Really? Now's not the time to make a dig.
I'm afraid I won't have another opportunity.
Hold your breath,
Why?
because it'll get you shut up. Found the battery. Here goes nothing.
Damn. It's still on.
Is that good?
No, it's not bad.
How much time?
30 seconds. Here it is. Blue or red? I need to cut one. Pick a color.
You don't know?
I have no idea. If I'm gonna blow this up, I want it to be on you.
What else is new?
Just pick a damn color.
Just leave.
Pick.
We don't both need to die. Just go.
Pick. I'm not going anywhere. 10 seconds.
Red.
Come on. Damn. That's one. 3 seconds. Zero. You must have screwed up.
No, you didn't cut me free.
Where are you going? Wait! Don't open it! We haven't found any real explosives.
He was faking us out the whole time. The kids were never here.
He must have used a remote control to drive the bus and then created the explosion as a diversion.
And with everyone focused on the bus, somehow he snuck off with all the money.
We gotta find these kids.
I know where they are.
EOD, go, go, go! Check the house.
Hey, the kids have been there all day.
What about the women looking after them?
They don't speak much English. They never knew the kids were even missing. Callum's never gonna hurt anyone. He totally played me.
Well, he played us all.
Maybe not his mother.
Think she might be in on it?
Let's find out.
Hartford PD?
Yeah, this is Detective Cross. I need you to forward me on to the officer who's with Julia McGill.
Of course.
Hello? Hey, this is Cross. I just want to make sure everything's okay with Miss McGill.
Actually, no, I just put her in an ambulance.
Ambulance? What happened?
She was in a lot of pain and called 911.
Did you call 911 or did she?
She did.
How many paramedics showed up?
Just one?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Mom. Mom. Everything worked, just like you said it would.
That's because you're such a smart boy.
Okay, we have to go.
Too tight, can't breathe. It said on the news that you saved those kids from my school.
Yeah, oh well, there was a lot of us. It wasn't just me.
Still, that's really cool.
Ollie, let's go get your stuff.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Good. Fine.
Listen, about the whole divorce thing,
Yeah, you know, I'm sorry.
For what?
The way things ended between us, what happened, it was my fault, and I want you to know that I know that.
I was thinking about it, and I'd be fine with shared custody.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, seeing what you were willing to do for those kids today, that just made me realize what you would do for Oliver.